Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Now, this week we are going to focus on the word talent. And do you know what the word talent means? Talent is an ability to do something really well. It's a special skill someone has. And there's a lot of different talents that people could have. And everyone is different. God has made all of us different, and He's made us all special and unique. So our talents vary. They're different. And this week, we're going to talk about using the talents that God has given us. But first, I want to show you a video. And this video shows why someone might be afraid to share their talent with the world. So stay tuned, and we'll chat in a minute.
All right, people, we have 2 minutes before we start this talent show. Is everyone here? Where's Clara?
She's hiding in the costume rack. Here!
You can't blame her for being nervous.
The word is terrified?
There are gonna be a lot of people watching. Everyone get ready!
Are there really going to be that many people? Not that many.
Tons. Tons and tons!
Victor, stop scaring Clara. You're gonna give her stage fright.
You think Clara is actually going on? She panics during show and tell. If I were you, I'd worry about your little dance routine.
I'll be fine.
Jax, you're up.
Showtime.
The first person presenting tonight
It's just a friendly talent show.
Jax!
That's it. I'm done. I can't do this. Have you done your dance yet? Did I miss it? How can I do my dance? Everyone else is so much more talented. That's not true. You're really great. I've seen you in dance class. You have? Sure. I hide in the coat rack there all the time. I think God gave you a real gift. You should share it.
And only Ada!
Fantastic! Thanks, Clara. And thanks for believing in me. Ah! Come on, Clara. If I can do it, so can you.
I'm not really good at anything.
Well, you're good at hiding.
How could I possibly share that?
Only one way to find out.
What do you mean by that? Ada? Ada? What's going on? What's happening?
Did anyone know that Clara was magic? I can't believe she even made it out on stage.
She just needed a little nudge.
Now, in our video, Ada did not want to use her talent because she started questioning whether her talent was good enough. So that may be a reason why someone may not use their talent. And Clara, she was scared, but Clara didn't really know what her talent was. And it turns out that her friend Ada was able to identify that talent for her. And Clara apparently was exceedingly good at hiding. So maybe some reasons why people are afraid to use their talent is that they think maybe it's not good enough, or they're not even sure what their talent is yet. So let's take a look and see what Jesus has to say about using talents. So before I get started, before I jump into the Bible lesson, I want you to know that when Jesus lived, that the word talent meant a sum of money or a large sum of coin. So talent was actually a very large unit of measurement when Jesus lived. So when I say the word talent in our Bible lesson today, I want you to think of the word talent in two ways. I want you to think of it as a special ability and skill, but you also need to remember that we're talking about a sum of money so that the lesson makes sense, okay? So stay tuned and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So our Bible reading today comes from our World Story Bible. And if you have the World Story Bible, I'm on page 266 if you'd like to follow along. And the name of the lesson is Trusted with Talents. And it comes from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus' disciples wanted to be prepared for God's kingdom. How can we get ready? They asked. Jesus answered by telling a parable about talents. A rich man trusted 3 servants with his money. He gave the first servant 5 silver talents. Remember, talents are money. The servant bought some cloth and he made it into clothes and then he sold them. He earned 10 talents. The second servant received 2 talents. She bought seeds, she tended them, and then sold the crops. She earned 4 talents. The third servant received 1 talent. But remember, 1 talent was still a significant amount. He felt nervous. What if he bought cloth, but nobody bought his clothes? What if he bought seeds, but they didn't grow? The servant decided to bury his talent to keep it safe. Do you think that was the right thing to do? Let's see. When the rich man asked what happened to his money, the first 2 servants were excited. They showed him the talents they had earned. The rich man grinned and said, "You used my talents to earn even more talents." So he said, "You used my money and you were able to make more money." The third servant held out his 1 talent, the one that he had buried. He said, "I was too afraid to use this, so I have the same amount to give back to you." The rich man frowned. "You could have used my talent, but instead you hid it away." So in our Bible lesson, what is Jesus trying to tell us? What is the parable about? And the parable's about that if you are given a talent, or if you are given a special ability, that you should use it. You should put it to use to make the world a better place, to improve things. So I want you to think about yourself. What's your special gift? What are you able to do well? And are you using it? And if you don't know what it is yet, that's fine. It's something that you need to think about. It's something that maybe you haven't discovered yet. Like in our video, Clara didn't know she was great at hiding, but her friend noticed it. So, maybe you need someone to help you figure out what your talent is. Or maybe you know what your talent is and you're already using it, and that's great. But maybe you could help someone who's not sure what theirs is yet. So maybe you can give them a little nudge, a little encouragement. That's always a good thing. So me personally, there's a lot of things that I'm not good at. God did not give me a good singing voice. You would never want me in a band. your band or a choir. That's not a gift that I have. And I'm not very athletic. You wouldn't want me on your baseball team either. I would probably miss every ball that comes in my direction. If I went up to bat, I would probably miss every ball, or there's a good chance I might somehow get hit in the head. I'm not very athletic. But the gift that God did give me is that I like art, I like to paint, I have a knack for drawing and making stuff and crafting stuff, and for zhuzhing things up. Now, do you know what the word zhuzh means? This is zhuzh right here. So add in all the extras to make things look interesting or pretty. Those are the things that I'm good at. Those are my skills. So I try to use them. It's why I'm decorating the garden room now. It's why I'm trying to make it a more welcoming space. It's why I add all the extras to the videos. It's something that I like to do, and it's a skill that I was given, and I want to put it to use. I don't want to hide it. And remember, God made us all different. There's no talents that are better than other talents. They're just different, just like we're all different and we're all unique. Some people have a talent for making others laugh because they're funny. And some people have a talent for being very organized. Some people have the gift of music. Some people have a knack for art. Some people are athletic. Some people have a gift with animals and they're just kind to animals. Some people have a knack for numbers and are good at math. There are so many different talents and abilities out there that it makes the world a wonderful place, especially if people are sharing them. So don't hide your gift. Figure out what it is and share it with the world. It is definitely good enough. So don't be afraid to put it out there. Now, I'm not sure if you know this, but in 2 weeks we're going to be in the season of Advent. And Advent starts on the 29th of November, so that's 2 weeks from now. And you saw me around Halloween. I got excited. But wait till you see me during Advent. So I'm going to have a lot of good ideas for you and some good craft ideas that you could do, maybe for gift giving for your family. Just fun, festive things that we could do to celebrate the Advent season. So be sure to stay tuned over the next upcoming weeks because I think you're going to enjoy it. All right, how about we put our hands together and bow our heads and say our prayer? Dear Lord, thank you for the special abilities that you have given each of us. Help us use our talents to help others, today, tomorrow, and every day. Amen. Now you go out into the world and you continue being kind and awesome. And I want you to believe in your talents and share them.